Now we bring in sports betting expert Jeff Sheesby, better known as the old man who bets on Twitter. Jeff, thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me. Great to be here.
A lot of games this week with playoff implications. That's not always the case.
Absolutely.
For bettors, why should we care?
Well, this week we have 13 teams playing for either playoff berth or playoff seeding, which is unique. In 2015, 2016, all those playoff spots were locked in. So there's a lot of different motivational angles we can take with sports betting this week under the mantra that teams that need to win to get in should cover, but that hasn't been the case since 2003. Teams that need to win to get in have only covered 12 times to 19 losses. So that's where we started our analysis this week to see for some good teams to fade.
Is this bringing any heat with bettors?
I think so. I mean, people essentially, with the mantra of win to get in, Joe Public loves to hammer that. The lines are inflated, so sharp bettors can find value in a lot of these games.
Jets, Patriots 13.5-point favorites. You're not feeling it.
I'm not feeling it. Taking the Jets plus 13.5 here. Tom Brady, of course, one of the greatest of all time. And as a favorite, he does cover at a 61% clip. When we go a little bit deeper there, Tom Brady as a double-digit favorite is far more pedestrian. He's 33-32 against the spread there. So there is a bit of a chink in the armor, if you will, for the great one. When we combo that with the Pats defense, been a bit of a sieve this year, for lack of a better term. They're allowing 21 points per game. It's their worst since 2002. And the Jets offense has been humming the last 4 games, averaging over 27 points in those games. Darnold and Robbie Anderson are really starting to vibe. And the Jets always play the Patriots competitively in the division. So while I expect a Patriots win to hopefully get the #1 seed in the AFC, I think that'll be at about a 9 or 10-point clip, ultimately giving us a Jets cover.
Still, how do you go against TB? Says he's playing next year, the year after that, next 50 years. You know,
yeah.
The guy's amazing. It's a tough guy to bet against.
It is. Some of the best bets are the most uncomfortable.
Okay, next. Texans, Jaguars. You say the line is coming down. You like the Jags. What's up with that?
Love the Jags at 6.5. This is a revenge game for them after losing 20-7 earlier in the season. With that game in mind, we would think that the line would be a little bit bigger, ultimately a trap for Texans bettors. Obviously, we've got Blake Bortles at the helm, who's been all over the place this year, but he did come off the bench last week for a fourth-quarter comeback. This is his Super Bowl. He's auditioning for a job next week, so I think there's good value in the Jaguars at plus 6.5, especially with that reverse line movement getting from 9 down to 6.5.
The Blake Bortles mystery, Jekyll and Hyde. What do bettors make of that?
Amen. I mean, when he limits his turnovers, good things happen to the Jags. Their defense is great. We're hoping the boat can sail tomorrow, and the Jags will bring us some money.
Finally, winner-take-all game, Colts and Titans. This for a playoff spot. Talk about the game, and you say there's an X factor. I'm intrigued.
Yeah, the X factor for sure is Andrew Luck, and historically, Andrew Luck has absolutely dominated the AFC South. He is in the division at 19-8-3 against the spread, 15-5 when favored, and as a road favorite, he is 7-2 against the spread this year. So I think the Colts are going to come in. Joe Public and sharps alike are on the Colts. Mariota is questionable. Their offense is painful to watch at times. Bottom of the barrel in yards as well as points per game. I believe 26th in the league in both of those. So hoping that Andrew Luck can continue the success that the Colts have had in a turnaround year and cover at -3.
All right, Jeff. Happy New Year, mate.
Happy New Year.
You can get all Jeff's bets on Twitter as the old man who bets. This is the old man, right? Thanks so much for coming in, Jeff. Stick around. We'll be right back.